And you select that. Okay, that's very good. Thank you. Now, can we just start by, if you wouldn't mind, just saying your name with your student ID, please?
Hello, good afternoon. Myself, Ramila Tamang. I am from ATMC Sydney. My student ID is 303-87362.
Okay, very good.
I am from MBA program.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, Ramila, the way this works is that each student gets 3 questions, and you get 5 minutes to answer each question. After 4 minutes, I will give you a 1-minute warning signal. And then if you're still speaking after 5 minutes, I will stop you. But if you finish before the 5 minutes, you can just say, I'm finished, and then we move on, all right? So yes. you do not have to take the whole 5 minutes, depending on how much you've got to say. And the other thing is that the actual exam questions are on a different IT platform for me that you don't see, called Qualtrics. So if you see me typing or making notes, I'm just making notes about your answers because I have to then switch screens and put some comments into the Qualtrics platform, okay? Just so you know what's going on from my end. So it might look that I'm doing other things, and in fact I am. I've got to get the questions from this other platform. And the other thing I'll do is I'll put each of the questions through the chat box. So you can see I've already put question 1 in the chat box, and that is, for human resource management, what are the identified and advantages and disadvantages of teleworking? So I'll just give you a moment to consider that, and we can start in just a moment. All right, so you ready to start? Can we go ahead and start now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, your time starts now. You've got 5 minutes for this question.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I would like to say HRM stands for Human Resource Management. Human Resource Management is one of the operational department of any business or a company that works for recruiting staff and firing the staff. It is a strategic approach. Approach of effective management of people of any company or organization. Hence, they get better advantage in future for any of the organizations. There are 3 levels of HRM. That is operational level HRM, human resource. Operational level HRM, managerial level HRM, and strategic level HRM. Operational level deals with legal complaints, and while legal complaints, and while manager level deals with performance, workforce diversity, work culture, and strategic level deals with the organization performance and reputations. There are various advantages and disadvantages of tele network in HRM. That advantage is that it helps to get good working conditions in the organizations, and its disadvantage is that disadvantage is that teleworking disadvantage is that if there is no teleworking, then there is less chances for any of the organization in succeeding their business. Yeah.
Okay, so you finished? That's enough?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you. Now, just while I'm making some notes about your answer here, I'll put the next question in the chat box, and that gives you a moment or two just to have a quick think about them before we start. Okay, so just I'll be right back with you. Let me just make some notes. Just need one more moment. Okay, all right, well, let's go ahead and make a start on the second question. You can see here, it's how do emerging technologies have an impact on human resource management?
Mm-hmm. Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead, yes, you should start.
Human technology has plays a great role from the decade, and those company who accepts the emerging technology has reached their top level in present market. Changing emerging technology need to be adopted, and its impact of HRM is that workforce and um, workforce and workplace design that deals with HR strategies and recruiting and selecting that helps in recruiting and selecting for of the employee for any of the organization and uh, have an impact on HRM. Technology uh, technology always has a good impact like the workload will be less when new technology are adopted for any of the organizations. There will be a balance in working environment. There will be adopting the technology will impact good change. It will motivate staff to work. Mm, if technology will be adopted, then it will help get the good production for the company. Yeah.
That's enough? All right, thank you. And like I said, once again, I'll put the third and the last question into the chat box for you. And then I'll make some notes and we'll come back and do this question, all right? So there's question 3, and let me just make some notes.
Under what conditions should older workers make way for young people? Under what conditions should older workers make way for young people?
Okay, so Ramila, let's have a look. Question 3. Under what conditions should older workers make way for young people? And your time begins now.
Young people are the future of young people are the future of the generations. These days, when older people are in their above 60s or older, when they are aging, I think they need to get retired and give opportunity for young people, so that there will be adaptation of because the young people adopt new technology because they are very much into the new experience every day in their life, so that so that any of the organization can get good output uh, by adopting new technologies, because older people believe that working in hard work rather than adopting the technologies. I think in this is one condition where worker can make young people, older people can make way for young people, because young people are more into adopting the technologies and filling the experience gap. Older No, like first point is that because younger people are more experienced in adopting the technology, um, uh, um, mm, they need to give opportunity for younger people, so that there is more productivity of the company provide, because in adopting the technology. In bridging the gap and provide constant feed. Think how work is done differently in every aspect, which younger people do not believe. So in that way, I think even younger people need to find their ways.
Well, if you're finished, you can just say you're finished, and that's fine.
Yeah, I finished.
Okay, all right. So thank you, Ramila. You can stop the recording now, please.